Time is a peculiar mechanism. It possesses an easy capacity to console, yet also a formidable power to devastate. The profound sorrow for a departed individual is far more than a mere feeling. It encompasses an entire universe of emotions, descending upon us like a dark cloud. Sometimes, it feels as though the word loss cannot adequately describe the void that forms within the heart. We relinquish not only a cherished person, but also a part of ourselves. This enigmatic process is called grief, and it defies all norms and restrictions. Comfort, sympathy, even the most heartfelt words from others often feel ill-suited and distant when one is confronted with personal misfortune. I will share a message designed to help you navigate your bereavement, particularly if you are yearning for someone who has passed. I would also ask my listeners to subscribe to my channel and show their support with a like. Each of us experiences loss with varying intensity. For some, it manifests as a silent cry. For others, it's a pervasive gloom of solitude. We often continue through life as if veiled in mist, perhaps seeking someone to reassure us that loss is simply a segment of our path. For some, however, it's the profound absence of a partner who will never truly grasp the reality of living without them. And if you are currently struggling, know that you are not alone. Your emotions, your sorrow, are an inherent component of existence. It is crucial to remember that you are entitled to your pain. But do universal methods exist to assist individuals in overcoming loss? Indeed they do, but with a significant qualification. Every path is unique and necessitates time. Psychology suggests that the most effective approach to managing sorrow involves not concealing one's emotions, but allowing them to surface. Crying, anger, even bewilderment, these are all typical phases. Thirdly, incorporate a ritual. Simple gestures, like igniting a candle in remembrance of a loved one, can evolve into meaningful rituals. They facilitate the creation of time and space for contemplation, allowing one to honor the departed. Fourthly, document your thoughts. Maintaining a journal proves not only to be a soothing activity, but also aids in discerning one's emotions. Fifthly, engage in physical activity. Outdoor strolls and athletic pursuits contribute to alleviating emotional anguish. The sensation of a body in motion often diverts attention from the burden of memories. Sixthly, remember to prioritize self-care. The opportunity to dedicate time to oneself assists in the journey. This could encompass anything from visiting a favorite cafe to engaging in creative endeavors. It is important to consider that our departed loved ones may be observing us from the afterlife. What are your thoughts on this perspective? If your dear one could communicate with you instantly, what might they convey? Perhaps their words would not be boisterous, yet profoundly moving. A practicing medium conveyed a message from the spiritual realm to me, intended to heal the wounded spirit of a living individual. This missive is for those who have experienced the loss of a father, mother, husband, wife, daughter, son, grandson, granddaughter, uncle, or aunt. These words are not born of imagination. Rather, in moments of sorrow, they resonate with profound warmth and sincerity. A medium received these very words from the spirit of a departed soul. Comfort can be found in the assurance that the love connecting us has not ceased, but rather persists, alive in every breath, in every passing day. The loss of a cherished individual stands as one of the most arduous trials a person can endure. The departure of a loved one, a friend, or a family member leaves an exceedingly deep wound in the heart, and with each passing moment, this anguish often intensifies. We recall the joyous instances we shared, every shared laugh, and even the most mundane conversations. However, it is precisely these memories that can inflict even greater suffering upon us. Why does this occur? When we yearn for the departed, our primary thought is that we will never again behold them or hear their voice. This absence transforms into an emptiness that pervades our hearts. Memories that once brought joy become tinged with bitterness. Every what if and if only begins to torment the soul, compelling us to dwell on the pain. We continue our physical journey, yet a fragment of our soul seems to remain ensnared in the past. These recollections, which could have been heartfelt and comforting, become a source of unhappiness because we struggle to let go. Our sorrow appears to be a manifestation of love, yet it frequently becomes an unbearable burden placed upon our very soul. When we immerse ourselves in suffering, we become detached from life's joys that could facilitate our healing. Even upon transcending to another realm, the soul, after physical death, continues to observe those still living. Witnessing the tears and sorrow of its loved ones, the soul comprehends that it has left a part of itself in this world. It strives to connect with them, driven by an unchanging love, but is blocked by those very memories that so distress the survivors. Our sorrow creates an invisible chain that pulls the soul back, and in this state, it cannot find peace or light. It continues to feel the sadness and pain experienced by its kin. In the afterlife, the soul can only embark on its journey towards healing and evolution when it manages to free itself from the attachments and sorrow of the living. But how can this be achieved when sorrow is perceived as an expression of love? The space between worlds demands our understanding. True love does not entail suffering. The soul must comprehend that its loved ones continue to live and that they, in turn, require peace, a sigh of relief, and the opportunity to reopen their hearts to love. Every tear you shed, every ache in your heart, every thought that you can no longer feel your beloved close by, these are merely temporary states that you yourselves create. One must learn to let go. We express our love through prayers, in the remembrance of happy moments, and by drawing inspiration from them to continue our path. If you yearn for your departed loved one, try to view your memories differently. They should not be filled with sorrow, but with the warmth of your heart that you once shared. Grant yourself the chance to embrace joy. And know that true love and pain cannot coexist forever. The sentiments once felt by your beloved resonate still, echoing deep within our hearts. Allow yourself to fully engage with this profound grief, for in time, you will inevitably usher in brightness. Melancholy is not an endpoint. Rather, it forms a vital part of your personal journey, one you traverse with admirable dignity as you revere the remembrance of those held dear.